Yo Ghana de Shemai Concron ene ashefo echirichiri benchirefo nyina me mamachi ereba machi dwumedie so ewo Daily TV so osomfo kabra maku jampa anamesi nkunye ene eye bronya echi bosom yedi kan no ne da etoso enum 5 January 2021 anona mosomfo yesinkunye Yiguso ede machi dwumedie ebreo na adwumaku a somasene ema metimidi dwumedie ebreo eye daily water medical kase se ubi bi ne aboa kontromfia wade enkasoro ezanze kontrofi esro agro anodi daily water generate pampe se ensuo mo wiemo de ebeko bia woni na beko mbani se entutu me so be forobo a one ne ponko nansi na efo nti otaye chichi se ofam no omuna anope omuso yasene edwumedie bro sanso na yewo enro homes adwumaku a esisi adan na oyi odan honda dwene efiri ho omo ana ebo yichidom ye edwumedie bro sanso ne yewo unique roofings and chance papa woribo dan so na woda na ho fe eyepie omo enyina so etamechi den ana afei daily insecticide spray and daily insecticide square ya chese ntontoma duru tatahwe a abadwama nso a ogina pidim ontontom te se den obebo ahwo ore pa man ntontom no nyamacho man and ntontom no cost slim course and ntontom no pa onidi onnom onnoro wo gata mansuom oboa daily insecticide spray etwe no na butu ni se pa tintontom no de with daily mosquito spray ne kwa ne repellent ne de entontom ho kire no papa omo ya ba demonstration because of daily insecticide spray ne kwa ne repellent ne ti na ke peso omo ko demonstrate omo ka bo mo kono na aduru na kopi o pa ene obo no pa obe pia omo nyina go it will call adwaman so ya hwehwe bi na ebebo papa se dwumakui ene soma sene ema metimede dwumedie bro anopai yebehwe ko ankrata no de abadwaman so ene de abeka musomfo monsa yebetwetwemo enkomo ene nso omampani ede the state of the nation address beba yenyam yedni nyina beba yahwefo de nya de sie bi jamo yo de ekobie be mate medical semobo ensema abaso court nsemo no nyina yebe mate nyina ene nyame ya adoma court bebu ahohoi asem na ekopi court no ene ho nsem ba ni nyina ebetodwa yenyima ayepemu yebe ma mosaka mosomfo mitwa me ho aba me ba na melede to aso nyina ebreo
if you walk home, I train papa.
If you're a ade
Ninja no.
Ninja be
And Tontum was an American.
Oh, if you're a
to me free, me and Catemi fee.
If you're a daily mosquito coil, a big tuntum nina. Bah!
Are you sure, pa?
Bah!
This advertisement has been printed and approved by the FDA.
Daily mosquito coil, a big tuntum nina. Bah! Bah!
Wait me following with social media handles I hold on to. Your Facebook, Daily TV GH, Twitter, Daily TV GH, YouTube, Daily TV GH, and our Instagram so a Daily TV GH, Daily TV, Dan and Yamafu Friday soon.
yo mesan emama kwa babio eba Maakye edwumadi so sɛ medical kan mo somfo kamera mo akujampa ha kontonkro magye edwa enanopai enko wankrata ne nyina akoranya emebanwie ekuso bana de yensa kano de obokudini daily graphic ensema aba ana yede beto ne ye no watwetwe nkomo na afi wonso wafre akyere wadwene yemamo afinshapo afi enkomatu mfie so minimi sɛ wasi kinaye sɛ afi no obetumpon ewabrabum. Your decision will give you a direction. Ejene tu a obetu no eno na be kire kwan a obefa so afi. Timini se wasi jene papa enti obefa kwan papa no so. Enti ebedu afeda sese no na eneme nyina atoto yi. Yeda Ewrade ahye. Debo krata kunin na ensema de wase search for next speaker. MPP Council endorses Prof. Kwe. Now, President delivered State of the Nation address today. JHS to run semester calendar. KG primary remain trimester. Now, the Bokratano Enimono MPP Amanyuko no Eguso Edosuko Eshemu and na Ekoso Alisa Hotel. Na omunyina no akobenkrum se eye Prof. Kwe ono na yebesan na komra se bedwafum emra se bedwafie na akoto no so aba base emra se bedwafo no gine tuma obesan aye speaker na mpre no eso. The National Council of New Patriotic Party has unanimously nominated Professor Maakye for the position of the Speaker of Parliament for the second consecutive time. If he gets the approval of the 8th Parliament, Prof. Kwe, who is a three-term member of Parliament for Dome Kwabena, will become the second Speaker after the late Justice Daniel Francis Annan to serve 2 terms as a Speaker of Parliament. Yesterday, the council meeting at Elisa Hotel in Accra was attended by President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Chief of Staff Mrs. Akosia Frima Osei Opare, the Chairman of the Council of the Elders Mr. Hakman Owusu Ajman, and the National Chairman of the party Mr. Freddie Bray. The members deliberated and decided on a number of names submitted to it by the National Steering Committee of the party for the leadership of its side of the 8th Parliament. The council also settled on Mr. Osei Mensah, the Member of Parliament for Swame, as the majority leader for the second time running, with the 3-term MP for Efutu, Mr. Alex Afenyo Markins, being penciled in as the deputy majority leader. Others are Mr. Frank Ano Dompre, the re-elected MP for Nsauma Adwajiri, Chief Whip, Miss Lydia Seram Alasa, the MP for Ayoso West Wago, Deputy Chief Whip, to be assisted by the first-time MP elect for Toron, Mr. Habib Idrisu. Article 14, Subsection 2 of the MPP Constitution mandate the National Council of the party to elect leadership of the parliament group of the party. The council received recommendation from National Steering Committee thoroughly, discussed them before taking the decision. You said the medical can Obemfo Professor Aaron Maakye, yeah, the 7th Parliament, now the Speaker of the House, now MPP, Mperimfo, Oma Kambi Wum, Emekuno, Ekoshia to Ginano, Oma Assensi Supi, Esi Ginaye, Bio say, Obemfo Professor Maakye Onsan Kobio, say Ebasadia, not to say, on the bay Obia or Toso Mienu after the late Justice Daniel Francis Annan, now Maakye na abeto so mienu se base efie for 8 parliament for no gini tuma na je se wabe fa abenwa no ye toso emprenu mpanimfo ekotu agina na atitiru ene aninti na wo maka bi ewom ewo ema ekuo no a wo makohia ye no eye Ghana mampani ato abayi no na ya wada obeswai se de ato aba ayi no eye nana arodankwa na bedi akire Dr. Muhammad Baumia Chief of Staff Mrs. Akosia Frima ose opare ana ekuo no council no etitenani Council of Elders nititreni Mr. Hackman Owusu Adman and the National Chairman of the party Mr. Freddie Blay sa domini nintini nyina ekoe na omudo su koba ba mu hwehwe nsem ni nyina hu sa yesi bekwen ni din fatana na fatana kono sanso na de onimu to ana agini egina etwono ano nti omu hwehwe mu etoto ana kyese omu entimi ensan opani a ote edwam ema 7th parliament no ono ana adwene esan ekọ bankrum anu nyina akọ bankrum na adwene nyina sai se ampa yensan ema ne nkọ ne mpre no so enti basa no onwie die yeyi no but omo obekọ emrasebedwafo no enim na omo so ahwese eyampa se ne dwumadie no esoani otoaso a eyeyi ana yese amfo ene kire ne ntoaso ti se basa omogi ni tomudia na opening ya wasa afa wagina dome kwabenya ne mprensa so no na jese yesan akoto abayi ne biu na eye MPP ekuo no amamra se etwase omo article 14 subsection 2 of MPP constitution no etwase ekuo no mpanimfo hia no muyi omo a ebede de kuo na no ewo emrase bedwafiem enti saa pepepe omo nya de foforo bia se de omo yena na no saa pepepe ana omo ayeno eno achi ana eye ura oseche mensa ya oye majority leader omu san yini biu se nadwuma asoani ndi onsan enko toa eso sanso na bedi akira yede ma no ensesan ye kakra abem na nkaka na bedi akira ye onabo adwoa safo na nseserie afutu MP eye Mr. Alex Afenyo Markins ono ana omayi ni se omaye deputy majority leader ana oma keka ho bi eye Frank ano dompre ono so yeyini se MP for Nsamado Ajiri no ono so me chief whip na mixed lady Seram Alasa MP for Iowa so West no ono so emeye na bedi akire nto mu ye ni sa pepepe ana tese assisted by first time MP elect for Toron Mr. Habib Idrisu na omo enti weni mprimfo a ebegina ekuo no anem emrahye bedwafie yenhwe sede abato no emesi akọ. The position of the speaker, first deputy speaker and the second deputy speaker were nominated on the floor of the house after the MPs elect have been duly sworn in. Enti omabato no ebekọ ebra 8 parliament no se omusha asie no omusai pe no muso akofram kaza ampa ye yimi semra se bejani ema mempesua so for mfie na yedie ne no omuwia na afei omuso yasan ayi won omra se bejafi anzana omotimi atono so aba. When the Daily Graphic reached him for comment, Professor Quay expressed excitement at the news and thanked the council for the confidence reposed in him. Addressing the media after the closed-door meeting, the General Secretary of the MPP, Mr. John Bodu, said the President and the Council resolved that, considering the slim divide of the 8th Parliament, the party will need a consistency and avoid the creation of friction. He recounted the incident in 2004. Peter Ala Ajete was changed, even with a greater majority on the side of the MPP in Parliament, saying it was not good to repeat that brouhaha, the engulf that selection. Mr. Bodu said the discussion, the nomination and the acceptance took place in the tranquility without any intimidation and with most of the nominations receiving thunderous applause. Now, omuka consistency say entwaso oye adwuma na otwaso I or say what is good for the good it's also good for the gander the eyema obenteno eyema asomesi so enti say nana akufado ehia entwaso no it maybe na adwuma dia ada na speaker de yes sano the same na ebra 204 na omosesa Peter Alajete onya no baby ko enumpa no mo majority in parliament and anshada amwakra enti eye oro adwombodo ni to graphic for no nim say omu ayesa sade be ya adwuma oye no ne to amesesa na afi no obi besua parliament proceeding yadade ni na betwene makotire enti na ekuo no ene empanimfo nyina gi tom say ampa ho be hia say yebema prof atwa n'adwuma so afi yenhwe n'echi nsema efa no rich profile Prof Koi is an accomplished diplomat, legislator, politician, academician, religious leader. On the diplomatic landscape, he served as Ghana's High Commission to India 202 to 204. As a politician and legislator, he served as the MP from Domekabenya from 205 to 2013, Minister of Energy from 205 to 206, Minister of Communication from 206 to 207, and second Deputy Speaker of Fifth Parliament from 209 to 2013. Papa na benewaye juma papa. Na just efatane nyese BBNT by any interest, but wakwadiri mu ofa bebia obefa wa manwese mo no wa ye adwuma ewo. Inti Prof Koi yede no base ye kofi na ye to abane yi na ye prof ebeko asamba ko aye me de papa ya meka aye graphic uko kratafa etoso aduonu enan page 24 emfuni na fe papa do twa mfuni na yade nensa no bote se meba Ruben hai utimi se minim se na what helicopter mu twa so ye den we twa mfuni yo na chese asamben ana o ka to utimi se ka ayi kia ka bia obi ki osusim na bus bi die kire ni ade na police for robber yo mari je bani bi sisi o chese kwan no ai eni nsua chese ni gna etwa fa hono na chese motorway ohia moa papa na no na asambe no say government signs contract for Accra Tema motorway expansion project na chese kwan no free Ghana mampani a odikan eye osiade ye kwame atoampoma nkroma if or yes akwan no kwan na tete apaza enhyada enkoyi sa aman bia ba no obu na ne tie ayeso obi kan say you know sa standing final of course okobi dem final hwe ne sa na obu na ne tie na ko tese on se twa no ho adu ba bia na ejino kaka na twa obi aba no obu kwan na ne tie but adu droba adu show adu preman anonsi no kwan we as say ye fast we nya ahomaje pa but say motorway no chair inner rush indeed or the amakol yenre. The government has signed a contract for the redesign and construction of Accra Tema motorway, an expansion project which will expand the Tema interchange through the Apenkwa interchange to the new Plant Junction. Under the contract, the Tetekwashi interchange will also be remodeled to deal with the perennial traffic congestion in area. In a press release yesterday, the Minister of Roads and Highways, Mr. Kwesi Amwako-Atta, said the contract was signed with South Africa Construction Company, Motor Engine Injaharia, and Construcu, stroke 38 Fraka Eze, on December 16th, that he said, followed approval by the Public Procurement Authority, PPE, and the Central Tender Review Board. The scope of the work of the project includes the reconstruction and expansion of the motorway into a two-lane dual carriage for a freeway and a 3-lane dual carriage for urban highway from Tetekwashi interchange to Apenkwa interchange would also be reconstructed into a 6-lane dual carriage with asphaltic concrete surfacing. Also, the Tesano Junction, New Plant Junction, 2.5 kilometer road would be reconstructed into 3-lane dual carriage with asphaltic concrete surfacing, while 5 new interchanges will be constructed at the Lashibi Community 18 Junction, Tishiling Junction, Doru Junction, New Plant Junction to facilitate the free flow of traffic. Additionally, there will be the construction of toll plazas and 14 new pedestrian footbridges to ensure the safe crossing of pedestrians where necessary. According to the statement, the project would commence upon approval of its detailed design as well as relocation of services. The employer during this time will also be engaging stakeholders and project affect persons to ensure all safeguard issues are resolved. It added. Yo Ghana for Atabia was any atedene motorway kwa fast with me ahomete motowananka ye contembratem kwan enu ni tirimponi adwena kwame atuopoma enkroma osaje for Ghana mampani a odi kan oye senka eja ubekotema ubefa beach road na eno amabosoro de ene utua to kakra bia na wonnam motorway so contembratem. She said the motorway no ayet to say ufri La Paz na oko Kaneshi traffic ni temu den and I say ufri malam janse ko kasoa eboso aye bumper to bumper nenu na omampani eda no se no me ado do ba de we mempene it or the ma me na be cause contract or the ekwana ma contract or the ma contractor ya eye December bosom ye twam ye ne da etoso edu ensia ya tese South Africa company bi ho ana one wo masan afa emra procurement authority for afa central tender review for nyina tese o ma aye niema na o mo baye ekwan no said ye ebesi afani omu beye ekwan foforo na oma abemo na motorway no 2-lane dual carriage ya eno beye chese opese o branch wonam nche boko ana 3-lane dual carriage for urban highway eno su kromu de wonam su mirika mo mutimi ko mirika tenta no enam so baba ana chese kasa kese tema industrial area to ona be hu ate creator chese waswa ne ma na den no otwintwa akwanum ye be ye kwane bi ato ncha omuno mu ntimi nkono nam so anna chese kromu kwan asemoto we no enso wonam so te na watima kodu dwumadi papa bi na wasan abantem na no ena be koso na eni kasa mi se tete kwase kwan no omampani dada John ajekunfufu di awuo ai ebi friend gentle jan ebi friend no sexy eyes ne ade ebi friend laptop edin die abonyo mu di amano oche Olympics friend ni din doson papa tese omutimi di din bia eka oli ho obetima ka oli match show and crowd the mana ebefa oli din ni de odi din bia mana oli my girlfriend oli meyere oli ma sorry ameko utimi eni bi ekeka ho sa pepe nti omu ebetirem na omudu tete kwase ehona ya de na nzuma mutimi ze edu ba bia na ahomete o eti ho internet omudu a ombesa fana be fo kwanso aye ni ye kakra se ebepaja mo se ebedregu efoforo se be ya ehono ebe contemporantem eja yeso do ano do nwene bi ngo se utimi ye pa de Ghana PC ene Ghana fo bebo abaso nti fa osie eyoyo enkaze enswaye nyako ndi wo swai ndi wonko we die fa osie eyoyo ne yo ze aibiafo ne kaze kantamanto na yɛmfa di no nsanto so sɛ nana kae no wayo eti kwan no yɛbɛte dɛnɛ na me fi sɛ bread be nyina mo de bɛkeka wa em sɛ liter no ni nyina ɛbɛba enti ɛno fi hɔ a ombɛsan aye interchanges no anase popularly a friend say overhead no bi community A junction ho Sprinters Road bi Teshi Link junction ebi be call Joru junction so Fiesta Royal Eduba bi also na aye den eti esi enya bi ho ne bi wura mfimfini ne bi fast ne bi fa pampamu na hwew wure wudu ana traffic no light na to gina ho wudi so sa ndi ebe free what is it kanene CP junction wa chomota ho no na oso kire pa interchange ba ho no aboa kakra fan ndi enema bia omo ebeye ebino no na otwaso it further said a Portuguese contractor will soon begin work to expand the Accra-Tema motorway into 6 lanes. The stretch from the Tema roundabout to Afrau Road will be dualized with 3 interchanges, while the stretch from the Tema roundabout to Akosomo Road will also be dualized. Ha, massa, kwano beye fe papa. We Portuguese, more ye call from for no Portuguese abrafo no omo pe ha papa omo edi kan eba ha ansakra na British for no ebeje ebe mu colonial masters no ayabako se mo Portuguese sana kan o se Portuguese abrafo bi edi dwadie eba Ghana ha entem papa ndi still ayonko fada ntem omo contractor for ana ebehwe ayekwan no na ekwan no efiri enchakura Accra-Tema motorway no ebe shase be 6 lanes aba ne dem te na die efiri Tema roundabout enikosi afrawo ye beya no die broni be ka se dualize tese mienu ekwa ha mienu ekwa ha mienu nifa mienu benkum mienu na tese ye de ade abia mfimfini unkohia ke ebasa cap ma pempem nyina no esote if obi di ni kwan wo yam from so kra wa na odo ka no ko ran kwanchen na se ekosia ni mu gan no de omoya ya che Ghana kra chen gesi akwa no nyoma ye ne sa sanso na obesan atwa so Tema roundabout to Akosomo Road eno so mienu eko na mienu so eba ya chese scare beyesa ade ni nyina are you ready Samson roundabout to Akosomo Road will have been secured expansion of 19.5 kilometers Tema motorway into 6 lanes highway will commence before the end of the year. Atadwe eniate denne chese new year say the otin sem say now my year na chese normal be ko papa chese nyeso makanatra even though specific na ho de but also obesase azana afe 2021 no akọ na wiye Samson auto say omoso awie omone Portuguese for no contractors no awie minister no said odi kan no chese ombe short cutting ceremony for Tema sewer network and waste water treatment plant last October chese eno de no ma yedada busome edunumo no ya Tema kwanya nsuwa gata because ukotema eho fe papa because gata sini nyina omampani kwame nkrome no o de fefa e form katakata so na akogu pumise sewo enti omo iguso eyi bi aka ho se de enema ebeye fe yo tanzona iguso ehwe enkowa nkratemu ene ensema edika na editi papa sansona ukọ kratafa etoso edunsia ene sede Ghana amamra ehye pete no omampani se to aba ka so wanyo ka mandatory se enne no okomra se bedwafum na odiga na yetebia ekoto emra se bedwafo anim na enti enne omampani ya to aba no nimpre no so egomu se ensam ho de na enso mremo no abato komisanya bono sa otoa na dwuma so eba se ekona ne madane a ibeyi na se fom eno maye so a na watoa na disua enso edi president Nana Adodankwa ya tese enne tese obekọ mrahye bedwafiem se de emra ekire no ode oman no esu enye ne tebia ya ekane se so na no the state of the nation address ode bekọ mrahye bedwafiem enne na wakoka kire Ghana manfo enema watimi aye ene de nam kwa so ba de wabo ne tirimpo se obeye ene afie di anim nyina ode no ma we nyina no ebe kwaya akoto eja. The nature of the address does not only reflect on past initiative. President Akufo-Addo will touch on critical issues that may set the tone for his second term in office after being declared the winner of the presidential election on December 7, 2020. SONA is highly significant for a participatory democracy such as Ghana's that is characterized by an open and transparent relationship between the government and the people. The president addresses the nation and informs Ghanaians of the government's work. President Akufo-Addo will, as per constitutional practice, appear before Parliament to give his address for the fourth time since becoming president of the country. According to the Article 67 of 1992 Constitution, the president shall, at the beginning of each session of Parliament and before a resolution of Parliament, deliver to the Parliament a message on the state of the nation. The president, who is gearing up for his inauguration on Thursday to continue with his stewardship for another 4-year term, is therefore expected to announce some new initiative and program as well as do an assignment of ongoing projects and policies which will ultimately chart a path on which his administration will be steering the development of the country. Medical kano se yeto abano eyua ansana emrase bedwa no besase no wode wasem kotudwa sansuna yebe bo emrase bedwa na pete so no wode wasem bekwa kotudwa ode bekwa kotudwa wo etirimupo ne anamontu a otu ene enuma bi a wasesase ene kwan a emfie ne yeda na no obesi atoto nema ni nyina obebo no tofa na akogina simpie nim o mrase bedwafum na ode ni nyina atudwa sede article 67 no ekire no also the president shall at the beginning of each session of Parliament and before a dissolution of Parliament to deliver a Parliament a message on the state of the nation. They say Ghana Bobia ne tibia pepe ana odeko na otakaya wena amanyo kobia be fa kunya na ya na esrekeke o kasa wie pe na ayi o mani na fa no edom kuma afo no o mo sore o mzo we die nzambe twa ngapu sa Ghana manyofo se resolution a moye na fe no mo fa nka ho se ye be support de se se de parliament ye be konokra de eye chese eye penipeu eti man kasa mo be som o ma konkoro Ghana na mo de mo paloku interest kwa it will affect the nation building. And let's see the citizenry in you. Say, if you're a good citizenship, let Ghanaians see what is in you. Say, we voted for you to come and help the president to build a better Ghana. Are you getting me? So, and yet work out and one be. It also means say if the government is presenting any bill obey scrutinization obehwehwe ma ba be ma bie ma hu say asemo yi ampa obi oni ma fa krobeti ase kata so mu aso asem bia ntimi nya adwuma because you cannot form the majority. It's almost the same. Maybe one independent candidate will decide. There should be something that is very constructive and something that will benefit the nation Ghana. Ghanaians are yet to experience a new wave in parliament, no doubt, because previously they can agree on something that will benefit them, but this time Ghana for yenia why papa ogroso se skate brass and comfort to no e wo in fiena it just at the corner enti MPs na ye to abamama mon pesu asokra mon ko mutimi select enkro bi ya mo fi say enkro mu so na mo ye no stop it. You must go all around and let people see that you are working so that they can give you a second chance. Are you getting me? About 2 years ya chira ye dibiality papa obia nyobia. You can never take any electorate for ride because we will vote you based on competence, based on ability, based on delivery and other things. We will not just go and cast our vote. Say, oh, your son about tier 2 amount, and now you're chineba. Hey, your brosco to be no matter, baby. I know, say, some of you that were voted out, more far plans, papa. More baby, you are. Moba mobe Ghana for to aba papa. Sapepepe ana akoso. Nti monko na monko ye amamra. Asemiso ewo ha na de dwom na kratafan toso edinsom. We've not been served with writ of summons, minority leader. The minority leader, Minority Leader Mr. Haruna Idrisu has stated that neither he nor any member of the minority caucus in parliament was served with the writ of summons to appear before the court yesterday for breaching public peace. He therefore said there was no basis for him or any minority member of parliament to walk to the court. I've not personally been served with any court summons as the requirement of the law, and many of my counterparts have also not been served by the Ghana Police Service, he stated. I have repeatedly told you that I am not coward, and I do not intend to ever be cowed by imagination by any person, including the Ghana Police Service. He told the journalists outside Parliament yesterday. The minority leader said he woke up yesterday to read some news reports on social media that he and minority MPs were to appear before the court. He stated emphatically that he and the members of the National Democratic Congress in Parliament were integral part of the NDC and were law-abiding citizens of Ghana. Regrettably, he said, the minority will not respond to police invitation via social media. He pointed out that the NDC notified the Ghana Police Service that the party will embark on series of actions against the EC travesty of justice. We are part of NDC and we took part in that action. We took part in a lawful, harmless procession. And he said, minority, ana edomkituano edanu ni. Ura, ana onamo Haruna Idrisu. Ana ekase, eno beda besore ya. Abe fontin time chese Instagram ne Facebook ne Twitter mu no woni say Ghana prosifo akosama minority caucus say omu aye edom ana omo asori atia Ghana asomdwe e wa bra enam kwaso ana o se me haluna me am yeko no ba no ni minya akrata bi e kire se court to ne zafre me sanso na me nkofo nyina obi anya bi na mintimi ansore nkasa asema aba Facebook nti yeso ana edi eche dondon he ye nimra papa ye temrase na o kan se me Haruna Idriso me come the pain menya huvo menya huda. It is true because Julius Caesar one time said the coward man die many times before the actual death. Oh, who phobia won't pray and son a new word so. It Haruna was a share. His name was Jata. Me. Ah. Obia many me de ko ye for. What kind of pain say on your for. Now, omu ye NDC for abato na eto ye na o mama nokre enima butu no na kontompo na hwesoro no ye tu safa montre so ya nsaya de ye mumra so anje munya ya tete eruna hwe na ne de o eh Ghana ayede papa dijeze osinya de se yebeko ade ba ko na Ghana fo nyina eye school yesan abebi. Beginning from academic year, all junior high schools will run a semester academic calendar system. However, kindergartens, KGs, and primary schools will continue to run the trimester calendar. The Director General of Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwasi Opoku Amankwa, who made this known, explained that the decision was meant to align the JSS calendar with the senior high school's calendar, which stated semester system last academic year. He spoke at the news conference in Accra yesterday to throw more light on the reopening of the schools at all levels of education. Last Sunday, President Nana Addo Dankwa Addo announced the reopening of all basic schools from KG to JHS on January 15 this year after 10 months closure as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. All SHS will also reopen in January 15, while tertiary institutions will be reopening on January 9th. On March 15, 2020, the president announced the closure of all schools and universities among a string of measures to stem the spread of pandemic. The decision was taken after the health authorities had reported a rise in the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 from 2 to 6, with the disclosure that all the new cases were arrivals from abroad. Chese, enam abesa busumi ni school ayo tumo no, omampani ejina simpizu na ano kwesiara no, se school no, yebi. Njabata yi, montoto niyeme ye pa. Enkoda anu nyina, school ni nyina epie. Ekwa ye faso boye hubaya, yade ne ntre no, sane ye maso yebe faso ahwe. Enti, ubia obate bi anye krado, se school no yebie. Enti, enkoda no, bae abeko school. We, ene nsema. Enhonchi se nyina degwa, egu akwaso achese. Bibia, ebe koso pepe. Enti no, Shannon son, se school no, yebie. Enkrani bi, eyo mu desi yebie. Enkrani bi so eyo mu ya pa ya chese. Eko mu konanka school no manko bi o. School mu de ya. So oda boarding crowd sometimes o sorry akọ classes no. Utimi e campem. Timi ka se on jedanti apo. Na abata fo ni bi so agiatum. Konkrado so betre fie no. Aha dwen pa. Mache se enema bibiro ho so a entimi ankoso. Enti no enema egugu akwema yebeko school oba tembia ko hwehwe o manu school bag sorry ato ba bia na hwe ma enema entuto yi pa na enema no yo mamemfa the daily dispatch so enhwem kakra na afi mema unfre o course no. What John Amama wants from the Supreme Court. The Omampeni dada na ono asaye Franka Tunima chiniye ekuno se die ohwehwe every court ho ohwe krata fanima page 12 na obehu sa ewo papa na ohwe anymore was say who will be MPP's 2024 flag bearer? Na eno na Gabi say, hey, mente me ho ase ne ento kwanketankete sorry kunum papa. Obia epeso unity adobre. Mo me anwene ho na amfo na betre ne nto aso. Afa mo be adwuma mo nya me nhwe kra ansa na mo de we abebem. Enti ye hwe akiri sede Omampeni area asem no koye opese court ehwehwe emano Mohammed petitions Supreme Court to declare runoff. The 2020 NDC flag bearer John Mahama has petitioned the Supreme Court to declare a runoff in the December 7 presidential elections. A petition filed by his legal counsel Tony Little says his client has evidence that no candidate satisfied the constitutional requirement to be declared president. By law, a candidate must obtain 50% plus 1 to be declared winner of the presidential elections. The chairperson of Electoral Commission, Jane Mensah, on December 9th declared the incumbent Nana Addo Akufo-Addo as president-elect. On that day, he said he pulled 51.59% of the valid vote cast, while his arch rival, John Mahama, obtained 47.36%. But rejecting the result, John Mahama has maintained they are fractionalized and fraudulent. A portion of the petitioner claim reads, they claim that the percentage of the votes obtained by second respondent was 51.595% of total valid votes that she herself distinctly stated to have been 13,434,574 was manifest error as votes cast for second respondent will amount to 50% .098 and not the 51.591 erroneously declared. The petition stated, after resulting the street protest for days, the party had finally taken its case to Supreme Court. The counsel of the petitioner wants the Supreme Court to order an annulment of December 7 declaration by EC and injunction on the president Nana Akufo-Addo from holding himself as a president-elect. The petitioner also wants a mandatory injunction directing the EC to organize another presidential election. Mrs. Jane Adukwe Mensah, chairperson of the first respondent and the returning officer for the presidential election, further declared that John Dramani Mahama of NDC obtained 6,214,889 votes, being 47.336% of the total valid vote cast. From the total valid vote cast of 13,434,574, petitioners' percentage will be 46.26% and not 47.36 erroneously declared. The percentage attributed to all but one of the other candidates by Mrs. J. Mensah, Adukwe Mensah, were also incorrect. If the total number of valid votes standing the names of each of the presidential candidate is summed up, this will yield a total number of valid votes cast of 13,121,111 as a figure that is completely mixing from the ported declaration by Mrs. Jane Adukwe Mensah on 9th December 2020 and the purported ratification on 10th December. The petition read, Chese, Omampani Chese akuntabuni niyama, Omampani dada, ofaso Eura Jemensa, Mrs. Jemensa di tu jano, one to two niyama yi. It's one, or say Supreme Court to say, on Sabato Commissioner say Abano, Oma one nana Akufo-Addo, Antono Foforo. Ye to sumi no omun samfa ohye ento omampani se no no ne ato abayi no eti we ana ensem we ana ebeti e wo court a ebe medofo chese omampani pe na konta no ne percent kra wa teso o se me 57 wo wi ana adama me menya 47 bia menya enye sana ni minyae nji oboa me percentage no esote iti wei ani nsem bi ere beko court na yakohwehwem ahwe se enema ebetimi adane a enenso Supreme Court ede hohoi seat na owura tikata mo ede osekoto so no na ensem na 20 ye kohwim ba Supreme Court eno mutie bia amenra na owura chatu se odaso won krata bi so building iti court no hye ne sa no promfamra no nwotwe na omuhwehwem se base dumienu no omu ehwe nsem na oka se wonyina so na dumienu no omu ntime mfa ruling no amatudwa mo de beko no mienu nti yebedi akiri de beko bia no yebema yahwefo ensa aka no nyina osomfo kwabra makujampa anopai medo mesia na minya omusa mekobi ni manka me de watena se ahweme enti wonso de woka no ozo de beba abatudwa yeda so wo afrofro no ma ofra obetima wo si obi afinshapa na afei ensema me kan no ozo de atudwa enti obetimi aframe 0500101010 0553646488 we ana yede ebeye adwuma no pe obetimi afre kasa twitwi bia nim ha nti ne rule ne beko yebe mama so ate opeso a obetimi de wayi aba Facebook ni nyina nso yebe kan ama nti we ene ensema eko kama eye minua Tony Owusu Almighty mechia papa menua menua hweme edi obetimi afre 0500101010 0553646488 and also obetimi ayena yakopepepe sanso na opa obetimi de woyi aba Ernestina medofopo Ernestina machi yena avinjapa Ernestina mawari nya papa kra bro nya munyina manse den hunso ala na ayesa ye pon me sorry pe me nkasa yo ubetimi afre na so de wadwen kire aba ansana masore dwumadi so 0500101010 0553646488 opeso a ubetimi e de aba Facebook anase ubetimi e de wo asem aba wo WhatsApp 0500101010 and also yensa ebeka ni nyina eti adena onfre na yenhyeda enhwe eye mosonfo kamra makujampa mache adwumadie de tosomienu ana mede abro no o hwe screen anim se number no ewo ho na wonso wafre 05 00 10 10 10 05 53 64 64 88 frɛ na also ɛkyerɛ wadwe anaasɛ wobɛtumi de comment aba ɛwɔ Facebook wobɛtumi de anaasɛ wobɛtumi de afa WhatsApp die dwumadie nyina ɛkɔ so Facebook anaasɛ YouTube ɛyɛ Daily TV GH Daily TV GH ukɔ YouTube so ɛyɛ saa na kyerɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ wobɛtumi afrɛ me ansana masɔre yɛma afinhyia pa bɔmmɔden ne si nkete sɛ afei wobɛyɛ nneɛma ɛho tenko a hello good morning
good morning
beba chwana manene kasai
nana kwatin frefri kumase
nana kwatin yo nana kwatin frefri kumase fine
kumase ya menhia ho na no nsem na bronya me chechire mu ya me so bronya adibinyum no
ampa nana kwatin nana wa amfa me bronya ade ama
bronya ade no bronya ba ko nde no obetne po nti aka bronya di animu ya na meboa
ene new year
aka new year bronya ni new year kwa de etikaba
ase bronya ne dikaba
asa na new year ba
ai
so I am requesting for bronya they were requesting for new year they didn't say that mama bronya ba ko no
na o camera na you going
ebe back to the age I'm say now bronya ni mo ni bi e mo de man break
ai
okay yanko ya sem no so
yo
afu ya wura mu no le mesre eye ye mpanimfo no obi aye panyin na emu ma ede ya enipa bi beji yemu ene because MP for no mo no ye che bebribi ye che wo panyin e wo yini na aye se enipa na aye se munkonkosi ya na mfie nyina so ka so ekugu parliament wa anka enyeyi edi e betire o mo se ye di honorable no se wo de honorable to ho so dia ye honorable 10 what you see if you say ye nyina ye ho yi no obi anso nche Ghana emra na no ade a ye nuanom ekdom ketwa no edisi for no ye no na ye ade a ehenya me ni munyam Ghana ha no ye de security agencies ni bi ani mo twitwi form a kire say police for no omu ba form a ni aye free no anti no onso de ka akwa na ma police ni kwa tini bi say na de ona bu ni bi o secretary eja wo facility na de amano facility na de amano ni nyina wo mu na ebo e ho ban papa wo tu esi a ye say am Robert ye operation wo mu face studio ha me ni say wo na wo betutu microphone e de akose wo kwa fight am Robert de wo be ya ni say wo be press security agencies no ade say na ekoso ntimo nko wo say wo ya wo fam di o police for no ne aso ya for wo mu no beko na me hu ni Ghana ha say ye mfa buo ma a police for ba akopɛ kra enye fe kanu no papa na stawo my master say you cut me account if go chop my back go continue maybe see on that shoe go to join that can you take your police for no we dey near see one education no kwani bi ade ade oba was say you my master say you cut me account if you go chop my back I take the police for no mo eba no akwatin kilogram bi so if you know for who na nim kwa wo be dwane but no ye the education no dey see police nti obi am obi na wo mra so be deni cover the police for the security zone in Enko. I do that here. I said, no, Shamra. I thought you call after police in Pia and I said, I said, Pia police in not the Ninja Pia corner. I pay the court of Yamenko, maybe and be slow. Now, don't know what they who for, be no you who for. They are not Enko for the Kokoto, media chief. No, but I would be yet a cabin matter. You know, such a gun, I'm a woman. Obiara nye honorable thing so if you enter honorable dia ya dia e dey honorable asem edeba na ye dey sa ani die no e dey amount di say bi no e wati o kase o mu fresh na answer na me di ADC no media futo na bi mo obiara say obiara nye na djuma say ye say kama ene oman no bobre ene kufa do betu ija na ye who the way forward ya me boa na ye disi akonya no so a ye nyina ye njina na chi ye for mine no ko ye na Ghana ye ma politics na to tell you do ye nyina o mine no ko the church is the many what to say o mine ye na nanom mo just guje to o mine ye de ye botom ye katrema de ye de edidie ene ye pese de say o mine de bi ba o mu ye nyina e sikantia lokofio what you say o Ghana emra se badwom sɛ wɔn mu a gyi bibi ama wɔn ho a papa wɔn nyinaa adwene nkɔ baako wɔn ekura si mu akyɛ pɛtɛɛtɛ wogye si yɛsi yɛ hyehyɛ sika bi yɛpɛ adeɛ bi na adeɛ ama mmerɛhyɛ mmegyafo a ɛna wɔn nyinaa yɛɛyɛ yɛfa yɛ ɔmaamufoɔ no ho no deɛ yɛmpene yɛbɛpene saa na yɛde tena yi ase na kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ yɛn nti na mokɔ hɔ mo mu bɔtɔ mu di afewa deɛ deɛ atwam no moma no ntwam na mo nyinaa monka mo nyame mpo wakyerɛ mmarahyɛ mmegyafo mu kamakama ama yɛ yɛbɛhwɛ nkurɔfoɔ mu dɔ ɔman no ɛne nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmu nɔ ɔman no afinhyiapa no deɛ mede si wo so mekyia wo yere me yere me ma abusua no nyinaa ɛne adwuma wura no obi ma yɛ nyinaa yɛnya bi a yɛkasa so ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛma mo afinhyiapa afe nkɔmɛto yɛ mfie so nana kwate babaa
nana kwate yɛsɔre program so afre line wɔ afre yɛ aname no nkasa why yɛ wobɛtumi afre 0500101010 0553646488 also obetimi ede wadwenkyere aba etwa se ofre na yetimi eno ekasa medofo na kwaten akere na dwen papa se oye honorable there but one is obey honorable 10 because ese udin no yese udin no honam se na we dey as udin enam baabi na obra so na baabi a enhyeda enyefe na Ghana for yemfa ebu ema bambo fo no ose bibi ba sisia na studio ayete a enye camera ne meyi na metu akọ meka no agum frama me keke na posifo akọ obi ewu ada obi ayese eti yemomoden hye yebedi woni na ombibia aye pepepepe ana wasa wose Ghana obi anye hufo ehu de anye o enye so obi aso eye hufo obi anye kokodufo said the enoma ebitime akosa pepepe miguso efa okoso no 0553646488 0500101010 obitime afre. Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
The Bachuana Menene Kase.
Actually, from Prince, the Casa Tema Community 22.
Tema Community 26, you Bacho Casa, Anope.
Actually, the can name a Chapon with your phone in a Apishapa.
Yeah, Josopa. The Bacho was way.
Bajo. Now, when you Nana do not say, and call an Maakye. What's your mumble school? I told me, probably on your Mukasa, Mamma.
Oze Nancy and Gray Maakye no. Hello. Pese ka ye school no.
Pacho. Me baba ko. Ye school na mo kwa exam. Mo yin kwala ni na o mo ya 10 go school. Mo failing 5 na mo ja 5. Wa bro bia na ti na fi ache.
Was school no kra na say 10.
I'm here 10. I'm failing 5. Now 5 ko.
Hey, school bay.
Methodist Afiki.
What Tema Community 26 yo.
Pacho de be o winiba.
O winiba.
Pacho.
Ana class ni nipe o ye say 10.
I'm here 10.
Ana 5 ko yi.
5 ko na 5 so kai. Sane yadi.
5 no ko hin. Me ba to mentia say to boss na ye ntwetwe nkomo 5 no omo ko hen
omo ko form 3 and a 5 no ye repeat omo so omo ntina form 2.
Okay and also omo ye exams ana
ba cho omo ye exams so na ade na nka san kwala no also omo tina tie che nti akwampan ya sa na o se ticket mu ye.
Eti o baka 5 no ho.
O kan bi.
Oh. Enya hwe wo de manu nkonko sua de na erade ebebem. Why?
Bate.
Okay.
Yamisha.
O inshira also. You also bet my friend 0500101010 0553646488. na mare na me say nkra 10 ma pass 5 azere ma se da chimu za na dai ere na 5 firi na mo ye ntoto ne ma yi na ne bo nse da nyoso sa 05 00101010 0553646488 mefa ofrefo twa to pena ma apete me mo musomfo yo yemi say Maakye dwumadi ena no pay aha ana yede ebeba beshi hello
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Bajowana menene kazai. Hello. Oh, Kafra. Yo, empeni zedi daye kosun yani pitire na no pay ko akrata mu yensa kan na yede abrono. I believe say free next week on full force. The house will be full any other day. Na inya mumu ene omampani kasa na odribe komrese bi dafie no yebema monsa aka nyina sana court so edina temu no ba eno so yebema monsa aka nyina koso ahwe daily tv esanse debia yewo ene mafoforo de ma musomfo kobra makujampa no pay aha anamde dwumedi be mepagya mu na koso ahwe daily tv shalom peace.